Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. Hope you're enjoying this lovely sunshine that we've got at the moment and making the most of it as well, getting outdoors this September. Use it as a chance to hopefully take on board what I'm going to say today and set you a challenge today. Use this lovely sunshine and lovely warm weather to get started. So with September, a lot of people find that when the kids go back to school, it's a great time to get back into an exercise routine, which is great. And I always find that clients are a bit more motivated, sort of got 3 months towards the end of the year, that they can really look to achieve their goals or final push to achieving even bigger and better things this year. So hopefully I can share some of that motivation with you. But what I thought I would just share with you today and over the next few weeks is just a bit of a challenge really. And it's something that everyone can get involved, no matter whether you're already active and exercising or if you're not, if you're starting out, it's even suitable for beginners as well. So what this week I want you to do is just to get on board with this challenge or decide to get on board with it. And you just need, so what it is a walking challenge. That's what I want you to do. I want you to look at your step count, and then we're going to try and improve on your step count over the next few weeks, and maybe even towards the end of the year as well, building up. Now, we all know that sort of 10,000 steps is the recommended sort of daily government advice for steps. Now, that's just, there'll be studies involved of what that actually means and what it translates to in terms of health benefits and all of those things. But it is just a good amount to sort of be aiming for. Some people will do a lot more steps than that, and some people won't do as many steps. That depend on kind of maybe your daily routine, but also your job is going to play a big part in that because that takes up a lot of your time. But if you are already quite active, you're probably already hitting 10,000, which is fantastic. You might already be exercising. Maybe you have a sit-down job, but you do an exercise class every day or every other day or something like that, and you still might not be hitting that 10,000 steps. So that's something to be aware of as well. But what I want the challenge to do, what I want you to do with the challenge this month over the next few weeks is to try and build on what your level of your sort of activity and your steps as they are now. So what would be good is if you've got like a Fitbit, or I haven't actually got it on at the moment, it must be upstairs, but I'd wear an Apple Watch and that tracks my steps. You can also if you've got an iPhone, I dare say there'll be something equivalent to that on a Samsung or whatever phone you've got. An app that maybe it's a health app or something that will track your steps. So it does rely obviously on you having your phone with you all the time if you're going to use that method. But it is also, and it's a good way of doing it if we're going to take part in this challenge. But if you've got a Fitbit or a watch that tracks your steps, even better because you'll have that on all the time, apart from when you forget to put it on for some reason. But anyway, so yeah, what I want you to do this week is if you're on board, you want to get involved with this challenge, as I said, it's suitable for everyone. I want you to just have a look at what you're already doing this week and get sort of your starting point. You've probably never looked at your step count before, or maybe you do. If you've got a Fitbit, maybe you are aware of it. But I want you to just have a look at what your average is for the week, or your total steps for this week. You can make a bit more of an effort if you want to be more active and do more steps. But that's obviously what we're going to focus on over the next few weeks, building on what you've been doing already. So don't feel like you have to do extra this week, because we're going to then want to build on that over the next few weeks. So this week is more about just sort of looking at what you're currently doing, what's your current activity level and step count, and how can we improve on it for the future. So it might also inspire you to set some other goals. Maybe if you're doing a few exercise sessions, but you just want to be a bit more consistent with that, that's going to be important. Maybe you want to set some other goals like weight loss or health goals, or inch loss, or whatever, dropping a dress size before Christmas. Am I allowed to say that now? The C word, Christmas. Maybe just set some other goals as well, that the step count, improving on that, and this challenge will help you to achieve as well. So have a think about what you want to achieve between now and the end of the year, set those goals, and then come back next week and I'll be giving you the next step on how to achieve those goals, and also getting started properly with this walk challenge as well. So I'll see you then.